Okay, this is a second part to the beginning tutorial for the Canon Rebel XT, and let's look for a minute about on a couple of the other things on the back that we didn't touch upon in the first one. First off, of course, we'll switch it on. Okay, so you can see what's going on there, and we talked about how you can see the pictures by clicking on this little button here. Let me see if I can get closer so you can see it well. This button right here will open the pictures, and I've just got a picture of the wall there. This button down here with next to the little trash can, that's how you get rid of pictures. You click that and it'll give you three options. It says cancel, erase, or all. Okay, now you're probably not going to want to cancel if you're trying to erase it. You're probably going to want to use these arrows to move around, see? And when it's on erase, then you would click set. Okay, which is the same as OK or enter. And then it gets rid of it. And let's say you've got a few junk pictures that you don't want, or the camera's full of stuff, or you've just unloaded them or something. You'll push that thing to see the pictures again. There we go. And here's my office plants again. And you'll click the little trash button, slide over to the, let's see, this is hard to do backwards looking at it through a camera. Okay, there's erase. If you want that, you push set. If you want to erase all of them, then you go to all and then push set, and it's going to ask you, are you sure? There we go. Move to OK and then push set, and it's saying OK, no image. And that's how you can tell if you have any pictures, if it says no image right there. Not very good focus, but oh, there we go. It's not too bad. Okay, so it says no image. That means there's no pictures. One of the things that's nice, I mean, if you're in the picture viewing mode and you don't want to be, you can, of course, obviously, if you click it again, you'll get out of it. But if you're in it, you can just go ahead and start taking more pictures. It's still in that mode, and it'll automatically get out of it the moment you click the shutter button, see? So you're in it, and then I'm going to click the shutter button, and it just automatically turns off, because it knows that your first priority is to get great pictures. So as soon as you click that, it'll immediately get out of the picture mode. Okay, let's see, there's another thing you'll want to know is what's going on in the eye, because since you're holding it up like this to see, let me show you what's going on inside that. This is pretty cool. Look at this. And when you push the shutter button halfway, like we talked about in the last one, to get the focus, it's kind of a tiny little spot, but if you're real careful, you can see a little red light in that center. See, that little green button is telling you, where is that green button coming from? Anyway, this one in the corner down by that 9, see that? That's coming on? That's saying it's in focus and ready to take the picture. If that green dot doesn't come up, then that means it's having trouble focusing. And if it's blinking like that, it's saying, whoa, really having trouble here. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside, and that gives you an idea. One of the things that you can do, and this isn't in all the automatic settings, you have to play with them to see which ones, because I can't even honestly remember which ones, but when you get it halfway and you get it focused, and it does the little beep beep, you can then move the camera somewhere else, and it'll keep the same focus that it was in when it did the beeps. So if maybe you're trying to get a picture of somebody with a nice sunset in the background, but you want the person to be in focus, and they're pretty close to the camera, you point it straight at their face, get the beep to go. So maybe like, okay, see, there's the beep. and then you can move it a little bit so that they're just in the corner of the picture, and but still in focus. Then you pull the trigger and it fires away. Okay. And sometimes if it is in an automatic setting, it may take a couple of tries to get that just right. But some people use or manual focus. I don't ever, because I haven't got the greatest vision, so I can't tell if it's in focus, honestly. But the camera does a really good job of doing autofocus, really sharp job. But if you want it on autofocus, on manual focus, the switch is on the lens, which is this whole chunk here, and it's a little thing to flip there, see? And if it's on manual focus, it won't even try to focus. It'll still do the other settings, like it told it to do the flash and so forth, but it'll just ignore the focus, figuring that you're going to do it. And while this is the zoom, this right here is the focus. Now, if you're beginning and you've got automatic focus available, keep it on autofocus. That's let's see. Oh, I'm doing the stabilizer here. Okay, yeah. You'll want to do the AF instead of the MF, which is autofocus, instead of manual focus. Okay. But again, that's something that's kind of further on. If you just keep it on autofocus, you'll be fine. Let's see, is there anything else that's real basic? Here's one that is similar in all settings. The timer, if you want to be in the picture or time it, this button right here, you click that, and you'll want to look carefully because it does different things. Right now it's set to just take a single picture. Okay, yeah, so now it puts that little clock looking thing here. That means it's timed, and it does 8 seconds. I don't know how to change that amount of time. I think it's just 8 seconds all the time. So you click that, and it'll put it in it'll put it in timed picture. And if you want to take it out, you just click it again. In the manual settings, there is another thing, but it looks like it's not making that available here anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and that's all the basics I can think of that are pretty essential to get started. And a couple other things I forgot real quick. The card is in this side thing. You pull that up, move it there, and see there's the card. Now, for me, I just got a 2 GB card in there, and I just leave it in there all the time unless I'm at a photo shoot and fill up the whole camera with pictures. Then I'll flip and get a new card, and you get that out by, here's the button. Okay, there's a little button on the side. You push that and drink. See, it kind of pops out, and you can pull it out, see, like that. Anyway, so I'm going to push that back down and then snap that shut. And the other thing is, very important, is to unload your pictures onto the computer. This is how you do it. On this side, you'll see a little rubber flap. Open that up. There we go. Got some bad lighting, background lighting. The sun is coming out. Okay, so you'll open that up anyway, and you'll see there's some different holes there. And where did I put there it is. Here's my cord to plug it in. On this end, a little teeny one of these, you'll plug into this one right here. Get it the right direction, there you go. And then you'll plug this one into your computer. And on the next tutorial I'll show what to do to unload them, what program to use, and so forth. But that's how you plug it into your computer.